Yes, actually. I could use your help. My friend here, Berfa, is injured. I don't want to leave her alone. But she needs a herbal remedy and my stores are empty.
If you tell me what you need, I can find it.
Oh, that would be a tremendous help. Thank you. Here's the list. You should be able to find everything near this camp. Excellent. Set them over there, if you please. There's a mortar and pestle over there. Mix the ingredients up, and I'll keep her still. There. Hopefully she can recover. I'd like to prevail on you for one more thing, if I can. Berfa's injuries were made with a blade. Help me search where I found her, and maybe we can find the perpetrators and exact justice. This is where I found Berfa. It looks like she trailed blood here. It goes up that way. The blood trail continues up this way.
happened? What happened is I need a potion. I'm bleeding out in your boots is what happened. One of the damn bears. We were poaching for furs. One of those damned beasts took a chunk out of me. Oh. Damn you! Spare a potion!
You did this? You injured my friend trying to poach her? I am fine. We've been so lax in patrolling our woods. I will not let this happen again. We owe the forest more than that.
You seem to know your way around here. Is it true? Have the druids returned to Turdalra? Imagine all the knowledge held in one place. The secrets it could reveal. The things one could discover. Will you help? Oh, I haven't told you what I need or who I am, have I? I am Arya, scholar of druidic studies, at your service. I'm on my way to Turdalra, but the journey is too dangerous for me alone. Will you accompany me? I'll make it worth your while. Seems like grave robbers got here long before we did. Let's do one last search. They might have missed something. This is excellent. You've a keen eye. It's a talisman, a focus. See the face? A fox or a wolf. Druids learning to shapeshift use these to focus their power. Now, there's one last stop I'd like to make before Turdalra. I knew having a companion would be beneficial. What if I'd been alone? Some people think the waterfall formed an explosion of Vasili's power. That he... Wait. Do you hear that? Thank you for your aid. And look, Turdalra isn't far off. Maybe I'll see you there if you have the time.
Please. I haven't slept in days. Is there anything you could do?
Take this amulet. It will ward off nightmares.
Kindness upon you.
You may call me Shoba. I offer solutions of a kind to those in need. Yet it is now I who need aid. And here you are. Coincidence and opportunity are sisters, you know. An ominous power stirs within the dark thicket. I sent my familiar Barrett to sniff about, but she has been gone too long. If you can find her, I would be in your debt.
What goes on here?
Barrett, my friend, you had a strong heart. What could have rotted it so? We must stop this. I don't recognize the magic that rotted my familiar. It is old, older than the druids themselves. They could know of it. Take the heart to the druid Ewan at Tardalra. Perhaps he'll know if there's a way to deal with this magic. He lived at Tardalra before Astaroth's attack. If the demons that remain there are cleared, he'll return.
Is she still alive? Huh. What is she up to now?
Here. Have a look.
Curses! Keep that away! That's wild magic. In the old days, it would turn entire lands barren. The elders developed a ritual to contain its spread. Now, where was that scroll? Ah, right. It would be in the old archives, which are currently overrun with fiends. Clear them out, and I'll help you find the scroll. So, the wild magic has spread even to here. Would that we had the druids to deal with this ourselves, but so many of our elders were lost to Astaroth's flame. The scroll is gone, but these stones contain the information you seek. I will transcribe them and meet you back outside. Yes, I'm trusting you and that old crone to handle this. Tell Shubhart this is not something to play with. We will be watching.
Ewan has a scroll for everything, doesn't he? Let me see it. Oh, interesting. The spell is old, intricate, but I have another familiar, Mochran, who is suitable for the task. Mochran will suppress the wild magic. Please protect him. At my age, I can't afford to trade any more of my life essence to create a familiar. Keep up your guard. I expect there will be trouble.
Come with me.
You need not say it. The wild magic has taken Mochran from me as well. The druids were right to fear it. The thicket rests. You did well. Now, please, take your leave. I need to think.
I need more essence.
You hear it? The howling. I no longer know whether that's a horrific sound in the air or in my head. My mind will not be still from this place. So many have disappeared, taken down into the earth by something never to be seen again. Is that the fate I am drawn into moving?
Haven't sent the boats out since before the last full moon. Too many drowned along the coast. We have opened the stores of salted cod, but that's supposed to be for winter. I can tell you've seen your share of fighting. If you can cull the drowned, we have coin. Thank you. I'll tell the boys we can get back to work. We've been restless, being on land this long.
The whale was on us for days. It shadowed the length of Kerrigan. Now when it turned too bold, Benin pulled us alongside the beast, and I rushed in to give it a spear. Realized too late, I only had my flask in hand. You should have seen Benin's face. Benin always had my back though, you know? Whale or otherwise. It was my best mate. Took to the sea a fortnight ago and hasn't returned. I heard his vessel met the rocks beyond Stormbreak Cove. Tore it to pieces. I'd give the coast a look myself, but I can't see him like that. Welled up with water. Fit to burst. It's like a brother. It's not right. Could you see if he's there? He has a tattoo on his neck. A seafarer's spear. You can't miss it.
I'm low on essence.
Take this, my friend. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Gil. This need our ship kissed the rock of eternal watch with its bare arse. Scattered us across the rock, blood and wood everywhere. I managed to get Gil at the beach here. No telling what happened to the rest.
Out of essence. I need to keep looking.
Fergus, I send this letter from a far shore you will never see. Little makes me happier knowing so. The bottle consumed you long ago. Took what little sense washed around that head of yours. I couldn't stand it no more. The whinging, pissing about. I leave now my home to be free of you. Free of your misfortune. I wash my hands of you.
Misfortune? Me? Saltier than the sea, that bastard. Better off without him, I am. Find my way alone. Prove him wrong.
Another pint, Fergus?
Huh? No. I've had my fill.
I don't understand. This is too sudden. This doesn't make any sense. I checked on them a few days ago. These are Cecil's grandchildren, Check around. Cecil wouldn't have left them alone. He wouldn't have let this happen. We need to find Cecil.
Ida! I can hear you!
Cecil! Get away from her! Cecil? It's already started. A white,
Something that's haunted the coast for generations. It uses the weak to prey on the rest of us. I haven't seen one since... well, that doesn't matter. I knew this day was coming. If you mean to help me, meet me at the abandoned coast. I could use you. Hunting, of course. This is an old victim of hers. Must have floated out of her lair. We must act quickly. Cecil and his grandsons aren't the only ones the White will hunt down. We'll need the White's hair. There should be plenty in the village. She damn near wiped us out the first time. I think that's all we'll find here. But it isn't enough. Let's check the beach west of here. It should have something. Poor man. The body's so bloated I can't say if I knew him or not. At least he's got something left to give us for the ritual.
Ritual?
Yes. I learned it from my mother before. everything. We'll use the White's hair to find it. There is a druid site of power at Lanede. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Good, good. You've arrived.
Watch your step. The spirits hate outsiders. This altar is empty. You must take the hair and light it at each shrine. When that's done, we'll have a way to find the White. Remember, the spirits don't want us here. And every time you light a shrine, they'll get angrier. Try not to die. I don't want to do this alone. I saw my mother drawing this face over and over. But there, the inscription. It points us to where it is. Its lair lies to the very north of here. But there's a warning. There's a test. Test or not, this will end. Make your way there. Are you ready? Why do we ask that before we do something we must, regardless of readiness? Let's go. Oh. There you are. Mother? Stop it! Stop it! I'm not... Enough! I am not bitter. I am angry. And I do not have the soft heart you did. This is the end! Spirits. That's done. I'm leaving. I won't just stand here moping. I always guessed her fate. And I'm too old to become teary-eyed about the truth.
Don't say you've come to see me sulk.
I was overly harsh with you. And you did help me. More than anyone else. My mother loved Cecil. My father. Too much, I think. If he loved her or not, I don't know. I never wanted to ask. Our village was fine until my mother disappeared. You can guess, The same test I passed. She failed. And now, it's over. My thanks, friend.
It's not much, but I hope it helps.
I'm out of essence. There's a lighthouse out on the rocks. But why is its beacon unlit? I need more time. I lack the required essence. I need more essence.
Smells good. Don't stir too much, though.
I'm low on essence.
the required essence. Oh, just reading this fellow's entrails. The goatmen are encroaching ever more on our lands. I'm trying to determine why, how. With a bit of skill, you can learn a lot from someone's innards. Not many remember or practice the old ways, but you split the gut and read the mess that pours out. Help me open the gut further, will you? I'm not getting a good reading. And my hands aren't as steady as they used to be. Oh, full of parasites. There's not much left to read now.
bless you.
I need more essence.
Couldn't have made it without you.
Wouldn't have made it without you. Couldn't have made it without you.
Splendid. My visions have been clouded lately, weakened. Hopefully these entrails will tell us more. Let's see here. Just a moment. Yes, our people are starving, going hungry while the goatmen overrun our farms. These lands used to be protected, but, well, we've no time now for this chatter. From my readings, I was able to see their attack on Keeler Farm nearby. I sensed a survivor. Hurry, find them. Learn what you can, then return to me. I hope it's not too late.
Someone! Please! Help! Help! Please! Oh, help!
No. The goatmen. We couldn't hold them off. The others were taken to the tunnels. This land was once safe, but now we told them, warned them, not to destroy the ward stones.
Who?
The chieftain. Iruig. He...
Damn. The tunnels the farmer mentioned must be the domain tunnels. If the goatmen are taking prisoners there, that's likely where they're coming from. As for the chieftain, that ignorant boor, well, it's no reasoning with him. See for yourself if you like. I've tried. Once you've finished, meet me at the tunnels. Reinforcements or not, it's time we take back our lands.
What? No. I only want what's best for my people. But some of them are stuck in the old ways and can't see the way forward. The Cathedral of Light is our future. The famine may have been sent to test us, but we will persevere. I will be strong for everyone. Faith and prayer will lead us out of the darkness.
I can't say I'm surprised. I hope you're ready for this. If the goatmen were strong outside town, they'll be that much stronger in here. But I have a feeling we'll find our answers inside. Let's go. Stones destroyed. And this cathedral light symbol jammed in its place? What fools!
Bless you. Wouldn't have made it without you.
You saved my life.
Why our land is overrun. Let's continue. Now that the tunnels are cleared and the farmers are free, we can start to rebuild. The chieftain will see reason after he sees results. Thank you.
Your thrice damned wardstones didn't do much, Druid.
I told you. They must all be placed to be effective.
Ah, bah, I haven't time for this. I have a farm to run, and this mess to clean up.
They will work, Phelan. You must trust me.
Ah. damn bloody goatman attacked again. What does it look like? I'm sorry, stranger. That was unkind of me. This was the 5th attack this moon. Not sure how many more we can survive. That druid over there brought some ward stones. Supposed to keep the filthy goatman out. If you're up for some honest work, I could use a hand with them. I'll pay you, of course, but keep an eye out. There's bound to be more of those damn things about.
Don't worry, I'll look into it.
We'll see how well our tear's magic works. Me, I prefer a more direct deterrent even goatmen can understand. Ah, the damned beasts have moved into the pits at the south end of the Downs. They're led by some big, ugly brute of a thing named Blackhorn. Mounting that bastard's head on a pole would teach them what happens to those that attack the Downs. Well, you don't disappoint. Unlike those wardstones. Damn things didn't even last a fortnight. We'll see if mounting this bastard's head works better. Here's your gold as promised.
Me to join them. I'm still me for now. but I need help to stay that way. A group of those cathedral knights came through a while back, off to fight the evil in Sarat's lair. One of them had an amulet. The wolves were silent around it. Knights never came back. But perhaps you could find that amulet for me. Let me see that. Oh, I can feel it already. The calls are fading. Thank you, kind stranger. I don't know how much longer I could have resisted without this.
Ah, good. You're here. I finally found someone willing to talk about what's going on. Shifra, tell our friend here what you told me.
It was a while after the Goatman problem became really bad, we began getting glimpses of werewolves hunting them. Edan spotted them first near Lorcan and Una's old place. Edan said he felt a call to join in the hunt. Soon all of us could feel it. Many of us still resisted. But you've seen what happens to the rest. Once they turn into those things, they never come back to us.
I have a theory, but I need more information. Will you help me search Lorcan and Una's farm? That seems to be where this whole thing started.
Lorcan seemed tired this morning. He complained of odd dreams. Could he be hearing it too? Tonight will be my last attempt. I can feel it. When the totem calls, I will answer. I barely sleep anymore, and when I do, I dream of running on all fours through the woods, hunting the goatmen. They're calling to me. I went to the Umbral Wood yesterday to search for anything from the Druids. Lorcan said it was a fool's errand and refused to come. But I found a small wolf carving that radiated a strange power. I'm almost positive this is how the Druids shapeshift. The goatmen raids are getting worse.
So Una is the powerful werewolf spreading this call. I recognize the totem she describes. Wait. Do you hear that? Well, now we know where the werewolf problem came from. We may be able to reverse it, if I can count on your help. First, you need to find that wolf totem. We also need blood of the ally, and blood of the enemy. You'll find druid ritual totems in the Harrowfields and Wraithstead. Perform the ritual at each for the blood. I'll gather the rest of what we need and meet you back at Wraithstead. While you were gathering everything, I was researching the ritual we'll need to perform. We're going to summon Una, and once we do, I will bind her to that location. Defeat her there, and I will seal the magic back within the totem. I know of an old barrow in Umbrelwood where we won't be disturbed. Let's go. This is it. Place the items on the pedestals, and I will begin the ritual. Mayen mil girata. Mayen mil girata. Mayen mil girata. Sorry it came to this. I'll seal the barrow later, so no one else will be tempted to repeat Una's mistake. Meet me back at Wraithstead. I want to see how the other farmers are doing. The sheep are essentially cold lingers, but is quieter now. We have not cured them, but we have contained its spread. If we druids had not lapsed in our duties, this never would have happened. I will stay here and help them learn to live with it. I owe them that. Thank you for your help, Wanderer.
What is this?
It's good that you brought this to me. It's hard to make out the animal's form from the bit that's here. But I see the clawed limbs of a large, predatory beast. If you find any other parts of this, bring them to me at once. I will ask others to scour the countryside for the pieces as well. We can't risk the pieces of this falling into the wrong hands. Perhaps the body was one of those that I sent out to search for the fragments too. I must regretfully hope for that. To think that another might hold it is terrifying. This part fits onto the first bit that you brought me. I believe it's the carving of a bear. Even though we're still missing the head, the shape of the legs and body are clear enough. We cannot risk that a bear totem be used with ill intent. Not with all that we've already seen. Perhaps, if you're to find the last piece, you should hunt the bears themselves. Using only part of a totem could have caused a flawed transformation.
What is this?
It is undeniably not just a bear, but a grizzly bear. I cannot even imagine the devastation that such a thing would bring. But you have averted that sad fate. I will take this totem and dispose of it with the proper rituals. Let us hope this is the last that we see of such events.
What is this?
family, they live in Korbach, over in the Strand. Things there are dire. And not enough food to go around. I came here thinking to earn some coin, maybe send some food back to them. But I can't afford to leave work long enough to visit them. And I don't make enough to move them here. Oh. Would you have it in you to take this to my son, Tag? I know he and the others need it more than I.
Worry not. I will take care of it.
From Da? Truly? Oh, thank you. We haven't had nothing to eat in days. The little uns can barely keep their eyes open. We miss him terribly, but he's done what needed doing. He's kept the family alive. Thank you again.
Aye. A thief named Darcel snuck in with the knights posing as muscle. Took something of mine. A bairn was born healthy a fortnight ago. Praise the Gloran fire, but the mother is weak. Darcel stole the runic charm I placed to heal her. Bastard probably just wanted quick coin. He may have condemned both mother and child. Deal with him and bring the charm back. You've returned. Thank you. I knew I could rely on you.
Poor man must have his hands full tending to so many wounded. I'll pack up everything I can spare and send it off to him immediately.
The Downs is my home, but Sanctuary is dangerous these days, and my parents, my poor old parents, are getting on in age. Who will protect their home? I would go check on them, but the roads are perilous. Perhaps you could go to my father, Phelan, and see if they need me.
You spoke to Corey? Can't believe he even remembers he has a family. I had to throw the loafer out of the house months ago because he refused to work. Didn't hear a peep from him till now. He's better off in Kerrigar. And we are too.